Hello, good morning. This is Diecast Loon. I hope you're all doing well. And today is going to be the start of another, I say a restoration, and really it's not. It's just an experiment, really. I'm going to try and work on this little Matchbox. It is a Matchbox Chevy Blazer. Copyright 1983. But as you can see, the underneath and the wheels, they're in not too bad a condition. But the paintwork's shot. And that aerial piece is missing. So I just fancied doing something with this. So I couldn't decide what to do with it, whether to try and make it look exactly like original. And then I thought, no, I've got a bit of a fire engine thing going on, so I quite like my fire engines and fire cars more than I do police cars specifically. So I've decided to strip it and clean it all up, and we're going to spray it red. And I'm going to basically I'm going to turn it into a fire chief car. Once this is finished, I'm going to actually get some decals or something off eBay, so that you'll see the car restored. But at a later date, I will have to show it again when I've got the sort of fire chief stickers for it. So anyway, that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to have a go. And the thing is, once it's stripped and painted, I'm possibly going to do a wheel swap. I've got a wheel donor car with some slightly more modern Matchbox wheels. I'm going to see what they look like. I might possibly restore these. I don't know. I'm just going to see which ones look better towards the end of the build. So I might restore these anyway and just see which ones I think look better. And see if we can do something with the aerial. Possibly touch the lights in. It depends how red the red is I do on it. And that sounds a bit weird. Detail the underneath slightly. Do the side pipes. And I'm going to go mad with the grill. We'll just pick out the lights. Possibly pick out this little bit of different colour. And the winch. So we won't go too mad, but it's just an experiment. I wanted to do something with this casting. For some reason, I just like it. Anyway, let's get on and strip it. Right, there it is all drilled out. So let's take it to pieces. So there's the base. Got some, I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to be in the back of there, to be honest. But we'll give us a wash up anyway, and possibly a little bit of detail. Not that you're going to see much. If this had clear windows, I'd detail this up properly. But like I said, you're not going to see a great deal anyway. But we'll see. And let's see if we can pop this. Right. To see if we can drill this out very quickly. So 2 seconds. And there we go. Back again. It had a rivet. So this is what I'm saying. This is more of a learning curve because I haven't been doing this very long. And I've only done about 4 models so far and a couple of wheel swaps. So whenever I take some of these to pieces, I don't know what's inside them. I'm not going to lie and say I'm an expert because I'm far from it. But again, reasonably good condition window. The lights are in good condition, which is very unusual. So into the parts washer. That's ready to be put into the strip. And then we've got this interesting suspension set up here to try and take to pieces. So we'll just do that a second, 2 secs. Well, that was actually quite simple. I thought I was going to have to drill these little plastic rivets out, and then I realised all you do is you just pull it forwards like this. Pull these pieces forwards and the wheels pop out. So that's pretty cool. So that's good. I didn't want to have to take that to pieces and glue it. I could have done, but I'd rather not. I'd rather leave it as original as I can. So that can be washed as well. So that's more. And like I said, I think I'm going to give these a restore. They're not in too bad a condition. And once I've restored them, we'll see which wheels look the best. So anyway, let's get on with the stripping process and getting some undercoat on it. And whilst that's stripping, we'll get on and do some washing as well on these plastic parts. Right, we're back. And there's the body all cleaned off. No more paint. Ready for a bit more detailing first to get a bit more of the grime off, and then it can be the first coat of undercoat. I've decided to go with these wheels rather than the old ones because I think these will look pretty cool when I offer them up. So, not that I'm holding them properly, but you'll get the idea. So we're going to use the newer Matchbox wheels, and all the stuff's been cleaned. It's all been scrubbed and cleaned, so that can all be taken out and dried, and we'll get a coat of paint on. And a quick little test fit before I do any paint work, just to make sure the new wheels fit alright. So it doesn't look too bad, I don't think. Yeah. But we'll work on it. Right, it's had its first coat of primer. Hasn't turned out too bad. No real imperfections in the metal now. So I just got to give it another coat of primer, let it dry, and then we can start with the first coat of red. Right, there's the first mist coat of red. Got a bit on the old thumb, but that's the first coat on. So I just need to go out when it's a bit more dry. It's touch dry now, but it needs to go off hard, so let it have a little bit of time to go hard, and then go out and give it another colour, another coat of red, sorry, and it should dull down a bit then. So that's that, and there's the base with its wheels on, the new wheels, and I've detailed it up a little bit. Wants a little bit more doing to it yet. There's the underneath. Like I said, I didn't want to go too berserk with this really, because I think if you go too far it can ruin it. But anyway, so let's get on and get another coat of paint on it. Right, as usual, it's trying to get the last coat on. A bit difficult in this horrible windy weather. Doesn't need much now. It's pretty much done. That's better. And there it is, all finished. Well, when I say finished, not quite. As I said before, I've still got to get some decals or decals or excuse me, or stickers or something saying Fire Chief. But all the way through this build, I've been umming and ahhing whether it was right, whether I was happy with it. I had problems with the paint. I still haven't got my shed cleaned out yet and have a proper place to spray free of contaminants. When I did the last spray coat on the, I always tried to do the last coat of paint on camera. I had to go out and redo it again after that. It's just, this has just been one of them builds that's just really been hard to do, even though it was relatively an easy build. Actual fact, the other ones I've done should have been more difficult, but it's not turned out too bad. And like I said, I've managed to give it a little bit of extra detail. So I've got the door handles painted up, the side pipes. It's got the new, more modern Matchbox wheels on it. I managed to replicate an aerial. Again, I'm unsure whether to paint it or just leave it that colour. I haven't decided yet. But as I haven't finished the car, obviously because I've got to get new stickers for it, when I get the stickers and put them on, then I'll decide what to do with this tube. I'll most likely paint it black, I expect, or maybe silver, because you don't really get black aerials. It'd probably be better to just paint it silver or something. But yeah, it's not turned out too bad. It's not turned out too bad. I've done the winch, the bumper, the surround around the edge. The glass has come up nice and clean. Got all the scratches out the front part of the glass. And the paintwork now is pretty good. I did the underneath briefly. I started running low on silver paint, so I had to make it last. But like I said, I didn't want to go too mad with this vehicle, because as I said before, you can overdo it. I couldn't really paint the rear lights in, as obviously my red paint is pretty much this shade. But like I said, it's all right. It's not turned out too bad. I'm happy with it. And like I said, it went wrong a few times, and I'm glad I pushed through it. And like I said, I'm new at this, so this is probably my I'm not sure now, 5th build, something like that. But I just really wanted to do this casting. So anyway, so like I said, that is the, I have to check, I think it's the 83. So it is the Matchbox 1983 Chevy Blazer. But like I said, it will be being shown again when I finally find some decals or stickers for it, or get something made up for it, and all that good stuff. But anyway, please like and subscribe, especially if you like this type of content. There will be more builds in the future. Hopefully some more interesting builds, better builds as I get better at it. And I'll see you all very soon.